Hey, we're at Beyer High School on Thursday talking with former head coach Paul Cornwell, now coaching the catchers and pitchers. First off, tell us a little about kind of what the pitching plan was when the year began and what it is now.
Well, we had we had 7 kids that we were working with, and 4 of them kind of came to the top, and then a 5th and a 6th man. And then suddenly, 2 weeks ago, as of this week, we lost our number 2, Tyler Coffey, little snowboarding accident, and so now we're down to 3, and then our 5, 6 moved up 4, 5.
Okay.
So basically, we've got Trey Reidenhauer, and then Paul Conrad, and then Connor Torrey.
Now, Connor plays short for you guys.
Yes.
So what happens when he goes to pitcher?
When he goes to pitcher, then we move Conrad over. He's been playing some first base because, as you know, we lost our starting first baseman, got a broken wrist in the Merced game. So he's been out. We're hoping we're going to get him back maybe next week. So we move him over to Conrad's been playing first, and so he moves over to second, and our second baseman, Wick, moves over to shortstop.
Okay.
And so then that way, if Connor can't get all 7 innings, then we'll bring in Paul Conrad. And that's Connor Torrey, so that's shortstop.
Now, originally the plan was Connor, kind of a closer, come in late in games.
Yeah, that was the original plan.
Okay.
I mean, he can bring it, and he's real tough. He's got 3 good pitches, a good curveball, a great changeup, and he brings it pretty good. He's probably, low 80s, mid 80s.
Okay.
And great for short relief, and then that way you don't lose him at defense. It was the idea. Now it's going to be we're going to go from game to game, and he's probably going to be the number 2 starter because he doesn't come back as quick as what Paul could come back.
Okay.
When you're going from a Wednesday, Friday type of situation.
Now, will Connor probably pitch on a Friday?
Yeah, usually that would be. We'll pretty much leave Trey as Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
Now, as far as the shortstop, is that part of it too? So he's playing short on Wednesday rather than...
Yeah, now you're playing short on Wednesday, and now you don't, and then on Friday... if you go the other way, he pitches and then he plays short on Friday. You've got the arm issue. So it gives you an extra day.
One last thing before we let you get away to your game, the way the MMC is set up, games on Wednesday and Friday, does that with the 3-person kind of main staff you have now, does that still work out for you guys?
Absolutely, because you can still play around with it. And you got 3 weeks ago we had the early season tournament. Then you get into the league, and then now next week you've got a 4-week tournament games. So that 3rd guy or 4th guy are going to get to throw during those tournaments as well.
Okay.
So that works out really well for us. And then what we'll probably try and do is we're moving through the MMC after we come back from Easter here vacation, try and rotate where one of those 2 guys are going to take a break.
Okay.
Like we may not start Connor every Friday, and we throw Paul in there so he gets a start to keep him fresh as well.
Well, we'll keep an eye and see how it goes. Hey, thanks again. Thanks to Paul Cornwell. We'll talk to you later on.
Thank you. Take care.